Yes. Good afternoon, children. In the yesterday's class, we discussed about differentiability. I think we started with the differentiability, isn't it? And we wrote one problem. We are not able to solve that one, isn't it? Not able to complete. When will you say function is differentiable? Go through the definition. Tell me, when will you say function is differentiable? Michael? In yesterday's class, we wrote the notes, formula and all. When will you say function is differentiable?
If limit f of a plus h minus f of a by h exists, then limit f of a minus h minus f of a by minus h equals limit h tending to 0 f of a plus h minus f of a by h.
That is, if left-hand derivative is equal to right-hand derivative. If the left-hand derivative is equal to right-hand derivative, then we say it is differentiable, isn't it? If left-hand derivative is equal to the right-hand derivative, then we say it is differentiable. Otherwise, it is not differentiable. Okay. And what is the question we wrote? Can you give the question, Nandana? Read the question.
Show that the function f of x is equal to modulus of x minus 2 is not differentiable at x equal to 2.
Modulus of x minus 2 is not differentiable. It's not differentiable at x is equal to 2. Okay, so the function is given as modulus of x minus 2. At the point, look at your children, whenever it is x minus 2, it is not differentiable at x is equal to 2. Suppose I take the function x minus 1. So it is a very important 1 mark question. Mod x minus 1 is not differentiable at x is equal to 1. Okay, if I take the function as mod x plus 3, it is not differentiable at Gayatri. It is not differentiable at dash. Yes. See, if it is mod x minus 2, okay, at mod x minus 2 is not differentiable at, if it is minus 2, I am writing plus 2. This is a general truth. Okay, now we are going to prove it. Mod x minus 1 is not differentiable at x is equal to 1. Okay, we can prove like this. Modulus of x minus 1. It's a general fact. Modulus of x minus a is not differentiable at x is equal to a. Okay. Mod x minus a is not differentiable at x minus a. My question is, if it is mod x plus 3, it is not differentiable at
x is equal to minus 3.
Yes, it is at x is equal to minus 3. It is not differentiable. Okay, so this, write down this in your textbook. Last year also we have learned this. Mark it as a very important question. Mod x, modulus of x minus a is not differentiable at x is equal to a. Not differentiable at x is equal to a. Similarly, if you take the function mod x is not differentiable at x is equal to 0. Mod x is not differentiable at x is equal to 0. Mod x is not differentiable at x is equal to 0. It is not differentiable at x is equal to 0. Okay. That's what we are going to prove it now. Mod x minus 2 is not differentiable at x is equal to 2. Okay. So for proving this, you first find out what is the left-hand derivative at 2. Left-hand derivative at x is equal to 2. That means we can write this as L of f dash of 2. L of f dash of 2. Listen children, don't write. What is L of f dash of a? What is left-hand limit? What is the formula we have learned? Left-hand derivative f dash of a is limit h tending to 0, f of a minus h minus f of a by minus h, isn't it? This is the formula. So what will be f dash of 2? If it is f dash of 2, we can write this as limit h tending to 0, f of 2 minus h minus f of 2 by minus h. Limit h tending to 0, f of 2 minus h minus f of 2 by minus h. Is it okay? Is it okay, children? Don't write. First listen, children. Then only you'll be able to follow this. Limit h tending to 0, f of 2 minus h minus f of 2 by minus h. Now I'm going to find out what is f of 2 minus h. Okay, f of 2 minus h, what is the function defined there? Look at the function. F of x is modulus of x minus 2. What will be f of 2 minus h? If it is x, we are writing x minus 2. So if it is f of 2 minus h, how will you write? This 2 minus h minus 2. Is it okay, Michael? Is it okay, Michael? Is it okay, Dia? F of x means how function is defined from x. What is inside the argument? That one we are subtracting. 2 is subtracted from there. So what will be f of 2 minus h, Aditya? In the place of x, we have 2 minus h. So what will be in the place of x when you put x minus 2 minus h? In the place of x, we are putting 2 minus h. So 2 minus h minus 2. Is it okay, Emmanuel? F of x is, listen, modulus of x minus 2. What will be f of 1, Emmanuel? What is f of 1?
Modulus 1 minus 2.
What is f of h?
H minus 2.
Modulus of h minus 2, isn't it? So what will be modulus of 2 minus h? What is f of 2 minus h?
X.
F of x is x mod x minus 2. So what will be f of h minus 2? What will be f of h minus 2? In the place of x, what do you have to put? In the place of x, what we have here?
H minus 2.
So in the place of x, instead of x, here we should put x minus 2 minus 2. What will be f of 2 minus h?
Modulus 2 minus H minus 2.
Is it okay? In the place of x, just substitute what is the value given there. Okay, the same way here, f of x is given as modulus of x minus 2. So what will be f of 2 minus h? So it is 2 minus h minus 2. This is in the place of x. 2 minus h is there in the place of x. So 2 minus h minus 2 minus f of 2. What is f of 2? Modulus of 2 minus 2 by minus h. By minus h. Now plus 2 minus 2 will get cancelled. Plus 2 minus 2 will get cancelled. Here plus 2 minus 2 will get cancelled. So we get limit h tending to 0, modulus of minus h minus 0 by minus h. Modulus of minus h minus 0 by negative h. What is modulus of negative h? h, isn't it? Modulus function always gives a positive value. So we get this is h by minus h. This is h by minus h. So both the values h will get cancelled. We get the limit as -1. So we get left hand derivative as -1. We are getting the left hand derivative as -1. Left hand derivative is -1. Left hand derivative is given by the formula limit h tending to 0, f of a minus h minus f of a by minus h. Naureen, Srihari, is it okay? Sania? Hmm? Sania, Naureen, turn on your video. Sania, Naureen, Ashwin, Nia, Alvin. What about Naureen? Naureen, Alvin, Nia. Yes, Naureen. Naureen, Nia. Yes, Naureen and Nia, turn on your video. Naureen. Now we are going to find out the right hand derivative. Okay, we are going to find out the right hand derivative. So what will be the right hand derivative? Right hand derivative means r f dash of 2. What is the right hand limit? What you have learned? F dash of a is given by limit h tending to 0, f of a plus h minus f of a by h. F of a plus h minus f of a by h. So it is at the point A. So if it is at the point 2, we can write this as limit h tending to 0, f of 2 plus h minus f of 2 by h. F of 2 plus h minus f of 2 by h. So now, what is f of 2 plus h? What is f of 2 plus h?
Ma'am,
Yes, Sachit.
what is the R, ma'am?
R, right hand derivative for representing that L.
No, ma'am, before F dash 2.
That's what I'm saying. Right hand limit of f dash of 2. R f dash of a, L f dash of a.
Okay.
Right hand limits, left hand limits. So limit h tending to 0, f of 2 plus h. What is f of x defined? It is modulus of x minus 2. F of x is given as modulus of x minus 2. Isn't it? So here, when you take 2 plus h, modulus of 2 plus h minus 2 minus f of 2. So it is 2 minus 2 by h. Again here, plus 2 minus 2 will get cancelled. Here also minus 2 plus 2 will get cancelled. We will get limit h tending to 0, mod h minus 0 by h. So this is same as limit h tending to 0. Modulus of h is h. H by h, if you cancel this, it is 1. So we get right hand derivative as 1. Right hand derivative as 1. And the left hand derivative as minus 1. Right hand derivative as 1 and left hand derivative is minus 1. Now are they equal? Are they equal? Are they equal?
No.
No. Therefore, we can say the left hand derivative is not equal to right hand derivative. Left hand derivative is not equal to right hand derivative. Therefore, f of x is equal to modulus of x minus 2 is not differentiable. It is not differentiable at x is equal to 2. It is not differentiable at x is equal to 2. Is it okay? Okay. Now write the next one. Write the next question. Prove that f of x is equal to, prove that f of x is equal to modulus of x minus a. F of x is equal to modulus of x minus a is not differentiable. Is not differentiable at x is equal to a. Is not differentiable at x is equal to a. We have to prove this is not differentiable at x is equal to a. Now to prove this is not differentiable at x is equal to a. So you find out what is left hand derivative. That one we can denote this as L of f dash of a. What is left hand derivative? This limit h tending to 0, f of a minus h minus f of a by minus h, isn't it? Try this. F of a minus h minus f of a by minus h. So it will be limit h tending to 0. What is f of a minus h? Modulus of a minus h minus a minus f of a. It is modulus of a minus a by minus h. Now plus a minus a will get cancelled. It is limit h tending to 0. Modulus of minus h minus 0 by minus h. So that is modulus of minus h is h itself. So limit h tending to 0, This h by minus h. So we will get minus 1. So we get left hand derivative as minus 1. What about the right hand derivative? Same way, find out what is the right hand derivative. Right hand derivative is given by r f dash of a, which is equal to limit h tending to 0, f of a plus h minus f of a by h. F of a plus h minus f of a by h, which is limit h tending to 0. What is f of a plus h? This a plus h minus a plus h minus a minus f of a, modulus of a minus a by h. Now here, plus a minus a will get cancelled. We get limit h tending to 0, mod h minus 0 by h, which is limit h tending to 0. What is mod h? This h by h. So it will be 1. So we get right hand derivative is 1. So left hand derivative is minus 1, right hand derivative is 1. Therefore, we can say left hand derivative is not equal to right hand derivative. Therefore, f is not differentiable at x is equal to a. Therefore, f is not differentiable at x is equal to a. Sania, Rijos, turn on your video. Rijas. Okay, so thus we can check whether the function is differentiable or not. Okay, but what do you know about modulus function? Is it continuous? Modulus function, is it continuous?
Yes.
Yes, modulus function is continuous, but it is not differentiable. Okay, but it is not differentiable. Okay, no doubt. Next is a very important 1 mark question. Okay, it's an important point. Note it. Write down. Note. Every differentiable function is continuous. Okay, every differentiable function. If a function is differentiable, then it is continuous. So, every differentiable function is continuous. But the reverse is not true. What is the reverse? Every continuous function need not be differentiable. Every continuous function need not be differentiable. need not be differentiable. Every continuous function is need not be. Every continuous function if you take need not be differentiable. For example, we can take mod x. For example, f of x is equal to mod x. We know the graph of modulus of x is like this. Okay, so for example, f of x is equal to mod x is continuous. It is continuous at x is equal to 0. But mod x is not differentiable. But mod x is not differentiable at x is equal to 0. It is not differentiable at x is equal to 0.
Ma'am,
Yes,
should we have to mention where it is continuous?
it is continuous. That's what you are writing here. It is continuous at 0.
Ma'am, it's continuous everywhere, right?
It is continuous everywhere. Particularly if I take the point 0, it is continuous.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, but where it is not differentiable at 0. Okay. Okay, now write the next heading as derivatives. Write the heading derivatives of the function. Last year, we have learned about the derivatives, isn't it? Derivative means rate of change of functions. Derivatives. And we have learned some formula. Okay, once again, we are going to write the formula. Those who have the formula booklet, check it. Write in the notebook as well as in the formula booklet. So, a function and its derivative. So if y is equal to f of x be the function, if y is equal to f of x be the function, then the derivative of y with respect to x, derivative of y with respect to x is given by derivative of y with respect to x. The rate of change of y with respect to x is given by. How will you denote this? Yes. How will you denote this different derivative, Ashwin? If y is f of x, its derivative is given by? What is the derivative? Last year we have learned this one. Last important chapter, rate, limits and derivatives. Y is f of x. Then the derivative of y with respect to x is given by? Yes, anybody? What about Srihari? Can you give the answer?
I don't know.
Don't know. Nandana?
dy by dx.
Very good. It is denoted given by dy by dx, which is equivalent to f dash of x, which is equivalent to y dash. Which one will be same as y1? These are the different notations we have learned. The derivative of y with respect to x is given by dy by dx is equal to f dash of x is equal to y dash, which is equal to y1. Okay, and we learned some formula. Okay, we have learned some formula last year. Functions and its derivative we have learned. What is the derivative of x raised to n? Rijas, you recall the formula? What is the derivative of x raised to n? Hmm.
n x raised to n minus 1.
Very good. It is n x raised to n minus 1. What is the derivative of x? Sania? What is the derivative of x?
1.
1. What about the derivative of x square? Punya?
2x.
Derivative of x square is 2x, isn't it?
2x.
Put the power in the front and reduce the power by 1. What is the derivative of constant? What about the
Zero.
0? Derivative of constant is 0. What about the derivative of root x? What are the formula we have learned? Just revise it. What is the derivative of root x?
Of x.
1 by 2 root x. What is the derivative of root x? 1 by 2 root x. What about the derivative of 1 by x? Yes. What is the derivative of 1 by x? Gayatri. Derivative of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. Derivative of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. Children, in the next class and all you have to learn this formula and come. Otherwise, okay, you'll not be able to follow how we are differentiating. Learn the basic formulas what you have learned. Okay. Then we have learned about the derivative of logarithmic function. What is the derivative of log x? Derivative of log x is, what you have learned? Derivative of log x is 1 by x. Derivative of log x is 1 by x. Derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x. Derivative of e raised to minus x is minus e raised to minus x. Is that no? Last year, whether we learned this one or not? Some of you are looking. Krishna Chandran, did we learn this formula and all? Limits and derivatives, last chapter. Ashwin. Okay. Hereafter, in the next 6 chapters, everything is based on this formula and all. Okay. What is the derivative of sin x? Yes. Aryan, can you try this? Derivative of sin x is? Derivative of sin x is cos x. Derivative of sin x is cos x. What about the derivative of cos x? It is negative sin x. Derivative of cos x is negative sin x. Derivative of tan x, sec square x. Derivative of tan x is sec square x. Then derivative of cot x is minus cosec square x. Derivative of cot x is minus cosec square x. Then derivative of sec x, it is sec x tan x. Derivative of sec x is sec x tan x. Derivative of cosec x is minus cosec x into cot x. Minus cosec x into cot x. Okay. So these are the formulas we have learned in derivatives form. Okay, in limits and derivatives chapter, we have learned all those things. Along with this, tomorrow for the next class, okay, along with this, we have to learn all the trigonometric formula. In trigonometry, we have learned so many formula: sine 2a, cos 2a, sine a plus b. So in the next class, I'll be asking all these formula. Be ready with the formula: sine 2a, cos 2a, tan 2a, sine of a plus b. Then product to sum to products. In trigonometry, we have learned so many formulas. All these formulas we need. Okay, based on that only we'll be able to proceed further. Okay, now just once again learn this. Just recall it. What is the derivative of sine x? Derivative of sine x is cos x. Derivative of cos x is minus sine x. Derivative of tan x, sec square x. Derivative of cot x, minus cosec square x. Derivative of sec x is sec x tan x. Derivative of cosec x, minus cosec x cot x. Along with this, we have learned product rule and quotient rule for derivatives. What is product rule? What is product rule? UV the whole dash is equal to, what is UV the whole dash? U into V dash plus U dash into V. UV the whole dash is equal to UV dash plus U dash V. What about U by V the whole dash? What is U by V the whole dash? It is V into U dash minus U into V dash by V square. Okay. U by V the whole dash is V into U dash minus U into V dash by V square. Okay. So once again, recall all these formulas, what you have learned. What is the derivative of x raised to n? What is the derivative of x raised to n? Dia,
nx raised to n minus 1.
Ashwin, derivative of log x?
1 by x.
1 by x. Achyut, derivative of root x?
1 by 2 root x.
Derivative of root x is 1 by 2 root x. Atul, derivative of log x?
1 by x.
1 by x. Emmanuel, derivative of e raised to x?
Ex, e raised to x.
E raised to x. Tanya, derivative of sin x?
Cos x.
Cos x. Srihari, derivative of cos x?
Minus sin x.
Minus sin x. Dia, derivative of cosec x?
Minus cosec x cot x.
Okay. Gayatri, derivative of sec x?
Sec x tan x.
Aryan, derivative of cot x?
Minus cosec square x.
Okay. Aditya, give the product rule, Aditya. Product rule. Product rule.
And u v whole dash equal to u v dash plus u dash into v.
U dash V.
And
UV
v the whole dash equal
is
to
equal.
u dash.
Yes. UV the whole
And
dash
product
is equal.
rule.
Yes, product rule.
U v the whole dash equal to u into v dash plus u dash into v.
Yes, correct. Rijas, quotient rule.
U by v the whole dash is equal to v into u dash minus
Hmm.
v dash into u by v square.
By v square. Okay. Srihari, quotient rule. Srihari,
uv the whole dash equal to uv dash minus u dash.
u dash v by
V square.
by v square. That is important. By v square. Okay. So in the next class, once again, learn all this formula and then only you'll be able to find the derivative. In the next class, I'll be asking the formula from this one along with the trigonometric functions. Trigonometric functions. Okay. Last year we have learned so many formulas, sine 2a, cos 3a, and all. So learn the formulas and come. Okay. Okay, children. Let me mark the attendance. In the next, okay. So in the next class, once again, learn the formula and come. Okay, be thorough with the formula. Write the formula in the formula booklet also. Keep the formula booklet with you. Okay. Thank you, children.
Thank you.